in this case, it's your life. Choose what will make you happy. Select a career that makes you happy. Select a career that, when you start working in the future, it won't feel like work, because you are having fun. You love it. You love the job. 35 years in service is a long, long time. You don't want to spend 35 years, in a miserable job. African parents must stop choosing careers for their kids. Stop choosing careers for their children. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Ayokunle, and today it's going to be a little bit different. And the reason why it's a little bit different is I realize so many parents nowadays tend to force their children to go for either medicine, especially medicine, right? Either medicine, law, engineering, and they've kind of brainwashed their children into thinking there is no other better career out there. You can never make it if you don't study law, or if you don't study medicine, or if you don't, go into engineering. I find it so, backward. I find it a little bit oppressive. I find it borderline abusive, as a matter of fact. In my own way, I see it as an abuse. I understand that, the older generation have this apprehension about going into art, either creative or expressive art. I understand their skepticism, and it's because it's been passed over from their own parents down to them, and they are trying to do the same. They've been brainwashed over the years that you can never make it in life if you don't study, if you don't become a medical doctor or a lawyer or an engineer. It's obsolete, it's backward, it's everything bad you can think of, And the reason why I decided to make these videos, I remember when I was in final year of medical school, there was this particular Nigerian parent that called me. And so in Nigeria, there's a particular exam, like an entrance exam into the university. It's called JAMB. So this exam, if you pass the exam, you are going to be able to gain admission into the university or polytechnic in Nigeria. And if you score a very, very high mark, you are most likely automatically, according to the system or the general belief in Nigeria, the student that scored the highest marks tend to study medicine or maybe engineering or law. And the others, they kind of scrape, or they just drop them into other social science courses and art and all that. So he said, my son just got 275 in JAM, and I want him to study medicine. So I'm calling you so you can, this is what he was telling me. So I'm calling you now so you can help me to, discuss with him, give him orientation, tell him everything about medicine, encourage and be kind of a mentor to him. So I said, okay, let me talk to the boy first of all. So I called the boy, and the boy said, I don't want to study medicine. I want to study electrical electronics. I said, okay. And he told me his dad has been kind of forcing him to study medicine. Since he passed the exam, his dad has been telling him he has to study medicine and something like that. And he told me there is nothing, because his passion is not in medicine. He's not seeing himself as a medical doctor in the future. He wants to be an electrical electronic engineer, so and not medicine. So 2 days later, the father called me back and asked me, has he agreed to study medicine? I said, no sir, I think he actually wants to study electrical electronics. And the man was absolutely fuming, telling me, you have to talk to him. You have to, he scored 270, and by the way, he scored 275. And by the way, 275, in percentage, it's like someone scoring about 95% in the entrance exam. That is massive. So automatically, the man thought he has to study medicine because he scored 275. And I told the man, I'm sorry, just let him study whatever he wants to study. This man got offended by my statement, and he never talked to me because of that since then. So I find it bizarre, Let your children, let your kids study what they want to study. Stop imposing medicine, stop imposing engineering, stop imposing law on them. This is 2022. If my memory serves me right, I've never seen a medical doctor and I know it's not all about money and so something like that, but if you take a look at the Forbes list, how many medical doctors are in the top 50 richest in the world? How many medical doctors are in the top 100, even top 500, maybe 1,000? I've never seen, a medical doctor that rich. And I'm very sure African parents, let's have it right. All they care about is, the end goal is for their children to make a good living, to earn, to be rich in the future. The people that make more money in this day and age, they are actually people in arts. They are people in tech companies, not doctors, not engineers. People talk about NFT. I had no idea about what NFT is all about, and I'm a medical doctor, and a kid, a 13-year-old, 14, 15-year-old kid who knows about all these things, we make money that I can ever dream about. Let them do whatever they want. Do not think medicine is the ultimate it's the ultimate achievement. So many people have been forced to. I remember when I was in medical school, there are some students that are obviously, they are super talented, they are so bright. I'm very, very sure, like, we all know that this guy is really bright, but they're all over the place. There's no commitment, they're not working hard, but we know in a one-off test, they perform outstandingly well. But generally, they struggle because they just don't want to be there. When things get tough, they fold. They are not committed, they are just all over the place because they don't really want to study. I have a couple of friends like that said, oh, it's because of my mom that I'm studying medicine, and a lot of them graduate and just again switch career after spending a lot of years, 5, 6, 7 years in the medical school. So it doesn't actually make sense. And for the young people out there, do not listen to your parents. Okay, I don't advise young people to be deviant, or to be stubborn, but in this case, it's your life. Choose what will make you happy. Select a career that makes you happy. Select a career that, when you start working in the future, it won't feel like work, because you are having fun. You love it. You love the job. 35 years in service is a long, long time. You don't want to spend 35 years, in a miserable job, being miserable. You want to enjoy the 35 years in service. So don't listen to your parents in this kind of context. Make sure you do whatever you want. Do the course you want to study. Do the course you enjoy studying, not because your parents force you or you maybe peer pressure or something like that. So I'm so sorry if I'm ranting a little bit, but I just have to get it off my chest. Please, if you like this kind of video and you want me to, talk about issues like this, please let me know by clicking the like button, and please comment if you agree with me or you disagree. Please put it in the comment section. Let's debate down in the comment section below. Click the like button, subscribe if this is your first time, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Thank you.